What's up, Maniacs? It's Wednesday, July 15th. We are going to talk about the workout called Minute to Win It. Just by the title of the workout, you can tell we're going to do 1 minute stations today. You're going to do 5 rounds. You're going to spend a minute at each station. It's going to be burpees, kettlebell swings, calorie row, and rest, my favorite station. Before we get into that, the warm-up is going to be 3 rounds. We got 7 up-downs. So real quick, Coach Michael's going to do a couple up-downs. So we just basically have a modified burpee, just no push-up at the bottom. After the 7 up-downs, you have 7 push-ups. Okay, so you have the other half of the burpee. So elbows in, good solid push-ups. Remember, you can always modify these with knees on the ground. Okay, good solid push-ups there. Sweet. And then we have 7 good mornings to finish it up. So warming up our hamstrings a little bit, getting ready for the kettlebell swing. So hip hinge, good. Slight bend in the knee. So feel a good sensation in the back of your legs. So 3 rounds, 7 reps of each for that warm up. So the workout itself, you got 1 minute station of burpees, okay? So Coach Michael's gonna do a couple burpees. Remember, you can always do this jumping feet back, jumping feet up. And then you can always do the modification where you're stepping back, stepping up, or some sort of variation where you're stepping back or just stepping up and jumping in as well. So that's up to you guys how you want to go about it. Kettlebell swings, okay? So Michael's got a kettlebell here with us. So we're going to hip hinge, get that kettlebell moving between our legs. And we're going to drive that kettlebell all the way up overhead. Notice the bottom of that kettlebell is facing up to the ceiling, so it's a good full American kettlebell swing. Okay, we're staying braced, belly, butt entire time. Well, that's awesome. For those of you, if you don't have a kettlebell at home, you can always use a dumbbell. Just maybe go eye level instead of all the way up. A little bit safer that way. Calorie row is the next station. So obviously, if you're in class today, we're going to use a rower, but if you do not have a rower at home, you can always do some sort of run or bike interval, but if you only have a piece of equipment like a kettlebell or dumbbell, we're gonna recommend a sumo deadlift high pull. So every sumo deadlift high pull will count just like a calorie row for your reps. So you have that nice hip hinge, butt back, and then driving the elbows high and outside for that sumo deadlift high pull, okay? So 5 rounds of that. Don't forget you do have 1 minute of rest in there as well. Let's make sure you pace this thing. It does end up being pretty long, just about like a 15-minute workout. So make sure your first round isn't too high of reps where then all of a sudden later in the workout you're barely doing any work. We want to be nice and consistent throughout each round. Sound good? Have fun, guys. Get sweaty.